Today's video is brought to you by Hex Gaming. Let me ask you a question. Do you need that competitive edge in that first-person shooter, third-person shooter? Are you just getting straight clapped by the competition? Or how about that raid in that console MMO? Do you need something to give you some ease for your next cooldown, make your rotation a little bit simpler? Need some customizable buttons? Or do you just want a flashy controller? Visit Hex Gaming today and use promo code TNEC127 to get 5% off anything you order in the Hex Gaming store. That's hexgaming.com. Use promo code TNEC127 at checkout to get yourself a discount. Enjoy the video, guys.
Right now, tell me, is she gonna stay the night? Tell me, is she in your arms right now?
Hello gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is TNEC127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, before we get into today's video, I do want to make a few fat disclaimers here because this is a really tricky one, and I honestly did not want to make this video until we got some type of confirmation, but unfortunately nobody with Round 8 Studios or Bandai Namco has exactly responded to this yet, and I am doing my best to get some type of answer, so I will be staying on top of this and I will keep you guys updated as I learn more information. But the roadmap I'm currently going to show you guys here is strictly on the PC version of Bless Unleashed. Now, Bless Unleashed PC and console are the same game. So common sense would say that you know, these updates, since they're coming out on PC, they will come out on console as well, and especially since, you know, the console version was here first, you'd assume that, you know, these updates may even hit console before they hit PC. But seeing as though Bless Unleashed publishing is managed by two different teams, and you know, it's kind of split, like console's published by Bandai Namco and PC is self-published by Round 8. Round 8 is working on both versions. I just, you know, I want to be realistic with you guys and let y'all know that there is a split and a divide, and you know, they gave PC this update, this update roadmap first for a reason, and the fact that, you know, there hasn't been any comment yet on what's up with a console roadmap is kind of iffy to me. Now, if they come up and clear this all up, you know, and clear the air, then hey, you know, I apologize ahead of time for making any assumptions, but I just want to keep it in the back of you guys' mind and, you know, let you know realistically that none of this has been confirmed for the console version yet, but common sense would say it's coming to console. So I just wanted to put that big fat disclaimer out there. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So for those who don't know, a roadmap was released for Bless Unleashed on PC. This roadmap contains all kinds of different goodies, from, you know, new in-game systems. The new class, the Rogue, has pretty much been confirmed, like I speculated in a previous video. It's been like Bless's tradition, kind of, you know, with their last games. The next class that always came was an assassin or rogue type class, and Bless Unleashed, like I said, is going to be no different. And there's even talks about a 10-player raid, which I don't see on the roadmap, but it was mentioned in one of their Q&As, which I'll show later on in the video. So they give details of upcoming content all the way to the first half of 2022, which basically would mean like summer of next year. So we'll go ahead and start in October. I'll leave a link to where you guys can find all this information down in the description below, but the best place to find it is on the Steam page for Bless Unleashed. It's all right up there. So for starters with October, as you guys know, we're already at the end of it, so you know most of this. The start of a PvP season, 5-player lair featuring the Elfric Crag, a level 40 time dungeon, and a PvP flag system. Now, I'm assuming most of this is already here, since, you know, October ends here in a few days, so we'll go ahead and move on to November. Dungeon difficulty modifier feature, rune adjustment, and a potential system. I don't know what that potential system is, so they don't really give too many details, but we can't say too much on that. December, Guild versus Guild Wars, combat training area, new skills and blessings, combat livelihood blessing, simultaneous activation. So, you know, more combat improvements, stuff like that. And wing costume slots. So you'll be able to put wings on your characters now. January of 2022, new story expansion and, you know, a new NPC. A new system for equipment and skill presets. February of 2022, the assassin class. New main story and new monsters, the Twisted Bone Dragon. So I'm assuming that's going to be, you know, like an enhanced version of the current Bone Dragon, and it does say he's a field boss. Now this is stuff coming all through the first half of 2022. A profession system, a guild versus guild expansion, more guild estate, a new battlefield, instance field bosses. Okay, so I'm assuming that's probably going to relate to how the raids work. And new story content called the Eidolon Forest, which is new main story quests or story scenario quest. Now that's pretty much it. What wraps up for the roadmap. What I'm going to tell you guys where the raid information came from is they have another part here on Steam where they do a Q&A based on the roadmap because the developers got a lot of questions about some of this future content. If you scroll all the way down to question 20, it says, when will the 10-player raid be released? The developers answer and say it is currently being developed with a release goal in the first half of next year. The design consists of having 10 players working together to fight against giant boss monsters such as Elphicrag, a new monster to be released soon. So judging by, you know, what the October update says, that update still is not, or some parts of that of those updates still aren't here yet. So that Q&A spot goes to answer that question. Now, guys, like I said, I'm hyped for a lot of this stuff and information. Unfortunately, there's no pictures or anything showcasing much of the assassin class. I'll also leave a link down to the to their update video that they made down in the description as well, so you guys can watch that. But like I said, guys, me personally, I believe all this stuff is just going to launch on all platforms simultaneously, or, you know, maybe PC will get it a week or so earlier than console will, or console will get it a week or so earlier than PC will. I don't know how the release cycles work between the two games because I don't play Bless on PC. So I strictly play it on console. But I'm going to assume that all this stuff will be hitting console. It's just like I said, there's nothing official or concrete out there right now saying that, you know, this is all coming to console. And they specifically put this on the Bless Unleashed PC Twitter, and they didn't put any information or even talk about this on the Twitter for Bless Unleashed for console. And as you guys can see, both games even have separate Twitter handles and stuff like that now. So there's going to be some differences between console and PC, obviously, here and there. If everything was going to be exactly the same, then I would think, you know, you'd keep it all on the same platform. But I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to speculate or say there's anything shady or weird going on here. It's just, I wish they'd kind of give us all an update and just say, hey, console guys, don't worry, this is coming too. That would relieve a lot of people's minds, because I have got a few questions about it, especially when I retweeted it on Twitter. There were definitely some people upset. So I figured, you know, I'd just create a video giving my thoughts. But anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Take care.
Don't give up on